Just making it here to the job of the day. This morning we're actually starting a pretty big project. You can see we already have the bucket truck all set up. We have the skid steer here ready so we can pick up those logs. The first tree we're going to be knocking out is this one here right next to the house. That one's going to be a bit difficult. We also have a couple trees behind that, but those aren't going today. That's going to be for another day. In the front of the house here, we have a bunch of trees that need to get taken down. You can see all these here need to go. Those we're actually going to be doing a different day. Today we're going to concentrate on this one that's fallen here, and then all these that you see with the X. Our plan is to hopefully bring in the bucket truck in through here, use our plastic mat so we can make it all the way over here. But first we're going to start with the one where the bucket truck is set up. Then we'll knock out this one on the ground, and then we'll move on to these here. You can see Bernardo's already on the bucket truck. He's taking a couple branches off the side, then he's going to start knocking out the top. The guys are all ready to go. I'm gonna hop on the Mini to help them drag all the branches to the street. Those logs are pretty big, that's why we have the skid steer. Hopefully we should be able to pick them up with the skid steer. If not, we could always use the Mini. That isn't a big deal, but let's knock this one out so we can move on to the rest of the tree. That's the full 75 feet of our bucket truck, even with the extra 10 feet of the elevator. You can see Bernardo's not even making it to the top of this tree, but he should be able to tie off those branches there and bring him down without causing any damage to anything around. And then he should be able to knock out this right side as well, no problem. The reason we're tying them is just to avoid them landing on the house, to basically have them swing around this side and land in this area. If he were to hold on to it, that branch is too heavy and you might rip the rope, or you never know, something could break. So that's why you hear him running the rope and it just landing in this area here. This one here, the Mini should be able to grab it no problem. I'll load that right into the truck just like that. That isn't an issue. We have a huge mess here, but like I said earlier, we're gonna try to get the branches on this area, and then once we get the bucket truck out of here, we'll bring the Mini in, start cleaning everything up, leaving it nice. The guys are just grabbing all the smaller branches that they can, at least keep them busy for now until we can bring the Mini in and start dragging everything up to the chipper. Huh? Nah, I got this one. Yeah, I got this one. We brought the Mini over onto this side just so we could pick up some of the bigger logs, make a pile there so the guys could start picking up a couple of the branches. Almost set with this tree. All that's left are a couple more branches and then to bring down all these bigger pieces. While I was out taking the stuff over to the chipper, the guys dropped this huge piece. Louise was using the chainsaw to cut it up into smaller pieces. I'll grab the bigger section with the Mini, toss it over there, and then I'll go back over there to take the bigger pile that the guys have right there over to the chipper, and they're going to continue dropping the tree. right, let me catch everyone up on what's going on. So I had to head over to the office for a couple minutes. I already made it back, but while I was gone, you saw Freddie drop this final piece. I had Bedado to film it for me. They also loaded up a couple pieces into the International with the skid steer, some of the bigger pieces. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna concentrate on picking up all these logs, getting them out of here. I doubt all of them are gonna fit in one trip. Well, they're definitely not gonna fit in one trip, so we're gonna load up as many as we can. We're gonna take them over to the dump. Right now the guys are concentrating on these trees here. They're setting up all the plastic mats on the grass. They're gonna set up the bucket truck. They already got that one piece that was laid out on the grass, got that all cut up and moved out the way. So while they're working on that, we're gonna concentrate on picking up these logs here so we can start cleaning up this grass, leaving it nice and clean. And that way at the end of the day, this should be all done and those trees should be done as well. So let's start knocking this out so we can head over to the dump, get that first load unloaded. Just made it back here to the job. You can see the guys already knocked out all the trees. All that's left is to drop this final piece. We also got to load up all these logs. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the International to get dumped. It's not completely full with wood chips, but I think we're gonna need it to fill it up with logs. I do have the International that I just dumped, but that might get full with just these here. So the guys are gonna continue loading up either these logs or these into the other International that's empty. When I get back, we'll finish filling that one up with the remaining logs, and then we'll be all set for the day, other than cleaning up all this grass, making sure everything looks good. You can see Luis right now, he's gonna back up the bucket truck, get that out of here so we have a bit more room, and we're just gonna continue knocking stuff out. me catch everyone up on what's been going on. So we got all the logs loaded up into the truck. We're all done here. We just got to pass the blower one last time, making sure this area is nicely cleaned up. The grass is a bit of a mess, but it was expected, especially since we brought the skid steer. It was going to mess up the grass a little bit, but this tree was huge, so there really wasn't any other way for us to pick up the logs. But we're basically all set here. We're gonna head up there, finish cleaning everything up with the guys. They're getting everything connected, everything ready to go. But we knocked this one out, got this area nicely cleaned up. All we have left is to pass the blower one final time. If we come around here where the guys knocked out these trees, on the side of the house here, the guys knocked out these 3 trees, plus that big one that was falling there. The ground is a bit of a mess. We're gonna pass the blower one last time, making sure everything is nicely cleaned up. But like I said before, we're gonna be back here to remove all those trees that you see there. Plus we have a bunch on that side, a couple near the driveway. We still have a lot of work here to do, so when we come back, we'll make sure everything is nicely cleaned up. But for right now, we're gonna get that skid steer loaded up. The guys already got all the trucks all connected. We still have to load up the Mini and stuff like that, but we're gonna get everything ready to go, and then we're gonna head back to the shop, call it a day. Before it gets too dark, I think I'm just gonna end the video here, but I do want to thank anybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. Any questions, any comments, any tips for me, leave them down below. Catch you guys next time.